Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and welcome to another Illuminati New World Order card pull, one with everything, the whole set. It's going to be a fun one. And for those that don't know what this is, there's this card game. It originates from an earlier version of this game, right? We've been doing an entire series of it from Steve Jackson. The one with everything set, right? It's still valued like a ton of ridiculous in my opinion. I can't even believe how much this goes for. Again, I paid a lot of money for it, but I thought it was fun. I thought it was going to be a fun little video series, and so far it's definitely proven to be a fun little video series. So basically, you know, you have the fun cards, you have the cards that were kind of in the ether. And we have it signed by Derek Piercy, who I also contacted and am really trying to get him on the show. I'd love to talk to him about this card set. And the other thing about this card set is, you know, we handle it with care. We want you to realize this is an investment. We don't take purchases like this lightly at all. So let's put the gloves on, okay? That's why everybody who comes in midstream, they're like, why are you wearing gloves, Burmis? Well, I'm wearing gloves because these things cost a pretty penny and we're trying to keep them in dead mint. And by the way, guys, if you haven't made your free Rockfin account, I would encourage you to do so. Go follow me there. I want to hit 1,700. But here's the thing. I'm also going to take tip questions. So this isn't going to be an Ask Me Anything per se. But if you do have something to say and you tip on Rockfin, I will go check it there. Any tips on Rockfin will be answered. So make sure that if you do want to get a question in while we do this whack-tacky broadcast, you do so by getting in on the Rockfin, right? Okay, hold on one second. So there's the box, guys. Well, this is the box top. Not in perfect shape because, hey, there was a little wear and tear. It looks like it was banged around a little, but we took the plastic off it. That's fine. Oh. Now here is where we get a little bit wild, huh? We're going to just pull out a stack of these bad boys. We're not going to do all of them. We like to do them in sets of 9 because we scan them in after the fact, right? And do we have double cards? We might actually end up having some double cards. Looks like we're going to have double cards, aren't we? Oh, wait. No, okay. I pulled out the wrong stack. Wow, we've done a pretty good number of these bad boys. Let's put those back in there. Actually, we saw a couple double cards, didn't we? And I know we had a preview on the last one. So thumbs it up. Subscribe and share. Let's get ready to do some Illuminati card pulling. And remember, the first one, that's right, was Russia. It's Russia. The Russia card. Man, how many times will we play the Russia card? We have the Cold War, of course. That's kind of the Russia card. By the way, how's the audio sounding, guys? Is it too much? Is it clippy? I'm trying to get my settings just right with this new mixer. Okay? And, you know, obviously the Russia card was played against Trump with Russian collusion when they wanted to reset the narrative. It's pretty wild stuff. So, the Russia card. What's next? Girly magazines. We got the Girly Magazines card, guys. Are we ready for this? This is a liberal card, and in the media, it says, has +5 for direct control of any straight group, but they don't look at pictures. They just read the articles. Honest. Let's read the Russian card, by the way. And let's see. Did we get a... No. We did not. Let's see what we got here. Russia is direct control of any communist group, even though Russia really isn't communist anymore. And gives a +2 for any attempt to control a communist group. However, any communist group gets a +4 for direct control of Russia. I wonder why that's, if that's why it's so easy for people to believe like these false Russian narratives about Trump, is because they were so indoctrinated with the Russian scare over many, many years. Perfect on the audio? Awesome. I like that. Ooh, the fraternal orders. So, forget about just masonry. We got a bunch of fraternal orders, and that looks like some kind of like flying duck gold thing. You think they look silly in their hats and their motor scooters. If you knew what was really, what those hats really meant, you'd never laugh at anything ever again. And that's supposed to be a conservative group. And if you look at like the horned head one, you can see the all-seeing eye of the Illuminati in there. Okay, 3 down. 3 down. It's supposed to be the Ford Motor Company, but it says fnord, but obviously it's a Ford parody. It almost looks like a Christine type car, right? You could say the headlights are the eyes and the fenders like the mouth. We got like the nose and stuff in there. Different interpretations. Let's see what it has to say. Carriages without horses shall go, and accidents fill the world with woe. Mother Shipton. Interesting. Everybody subsidizes Detroit. As its action, this group can let you re-roll any failed attack by another group in your power structure, but you must also discard 1 plot card. It's peaceful and corporate. Well, I would say this, they bail out who they want. They make stars of who they want, who work with them. Look at Tesla, right? Look at Musk. It's all a game propped up. So there we go. That's 4 down. They also destroy who they want. Oh, Imelda Marcos. And those are the shoes. And basically, if you don't know who Imelda Marcos is, there was a lot of media attention about Imelda Marcos way back in, the 80s and the 90s. Can we stop at the shoe store? And it was one of those things where you saw the leaders living in luxury while their people lived in squalor. Let's see. fnord, is that in the Illuminatus trilogy from Robert Anton Wilson? I wasn't aware. Oh, and we got our first tip. We're going to get in there in a second, Jim Garrison. We appreciate it. Wonder where all the gold went. Whenever Imelda uses her power against the government, groups or bank, you may choose to roll 1 die. Let's see. So, yeah, it's a personality and it's a criminal power. It's funny because, Bush, he's conservative. I don't know if criminal was under his. 2, 4, 5. Let's see. So that's 5 down. We're about to do several more. Let's see what we got for these tips. Jim Garrison comes in and he says, Rockfin for nothing and your chicks for free. We got jokes, Jim. And then Kevin Pass says, hook this brother up. Gotta love the conspiracy terror. Well, thank you for that kind Tipsky and Hutch. All right, number 6. Oh, yeah. Above its time. Oh, I like this one, too. Look at that. The fast food chains. The fast food chains that were allowed to be open this entire time. Those fast food chains that are serving you really awesome food. Straight and corporate. Would you like fries with that? Okay. Gives +6 to any attempt to destroy a green group. Nobody has any idea what's in those secret recipes, and when they find out, they forget again. The owner of this card can automatically hide 2 exposed plots on his turn. No action is required. Oh, man. So, yikes. And again, these are themes that have been around forever. That's how these came out in the 90s. People knew. They acted like they didn't. They joked about it. It's all ha-ha, funny. Want that Coca-Cola culture. Let's see what we got here. Hey, our good friends at the FBI. There they are. We got the Russia card and we have the FBI card in one. Now, the FBI, has been into shady shenanigans for some time. You look at Oswald, and you look at Warren C. DeBrew, who a lot of evidence shows was his FBI handler. Well, that's not even where it begins. So the FBI, again, you go full circle to what the FBI did with Peter Strzok and this Trump case. I mean, my God, give me a break. So it has +10 to directly destroy a criminal group. Give +4 on any attempt to destroy a criminal group, or +2 at any attempt to control a criminal group. Interesting. So +10 to directly destroy, +4 to attempt, and then just to control it. I like how they at least admit that the FBI often controls the criminal groups. I mean, we could talk about the World Trade Center bombing in 1993 and General Ahmed Salam from Egypt. He was an Egyptian army officer. I shouldn't call him a general because I don't believe he was. And he basically ran that operation at behest of the FBI, and they were controlling that criminal organization. I mean, facts. Number 8. I've never seen this. This is interesting. This one, it's a rogue boomer. That's right, it's a rogue boomer. Now, obviously, this has to do with submarines on this, but you got to love the fact, rogue boomer. Let's see. The commander of a nuclear missile sub is on your payroll. Uh-oh. Give +5 to attempt to control any nation through intimidation, or can be used once to give a +10 to any attempt to destroy any place or aid in any disaster, but must be discarded. Look at that. So what do we got? 3, 6, and 8. All right. So one more card in this stack of 9. Thumbs it up, subscribe, and share. So it's an MTV parody with Empty V. And boy, is this one dead on. Now, again, this is mid-90s. This is like peak MTV. I mean, mid to late 90s, peak MTV all around, folks. You better believe it. This group and all other media groups in your power structure are totally immune to attacks from stray groups. Each personality you control gets +1 to its own power. And this is just a media group controlling children, controlling the narrative, and, basically setting us up for the, groveling, ridiculous, inverted society with, false movements. Empty V. I like that. Empty V. So 9 down. Let's do another 9. What do you say, guys? Oh, Stonehenge. We had druids, and now we've got it all. We've got the Stonehenge. A lot of questions about Stonehenge, especially around that time it was being rebuilt. If Stonehenge is in your power structure, you are immune to all magic groups, magic plots, or resources. So this is a magical card here. There's magic. Oh, there's magic. Oh, the eco-gorillas. There you go. The Green Terrace. They're violent and liberal. Extinction Rebellion, anyone? That's all I'm saying. Has +6 on direct attacks to destroy corporate groups. But the thing is that the corporate groups are really behind most of this stuff. Okay? Increase resistance of all your groups by 2 against any attack made by or aided by a corporate group. They're violent. They're liberal. They're green. They're green. It's 2 down in the next spot. And we got another Tipsky and Hutch over here from Kevin Past. He goes, remember Rock the Vote on MTV? Brainwashing. I do remember Rock the Vote. And I remember not only Rock the Vote, like there was the Yeltsin years, right? They had Boris Yeltsin actually took the Rock the Vote thing over to Russia when he was kind of put as the face of power over there. The face of power. But I do remember one of my funnier, one of the funnier things after that was P. Diddy's "Vote or Die." Vote or die. Vote or die. Thanks, Diddy. Uh-oh, dentists. Let's see what these evil bastards have to do with the Illuminati. It's a straight group. You're not doing anything this week, Senator. Those wisdom teeth have to come out right now. By using their own action, the dentists cancel the actions of any personality. So they're like a blocker card. It's one nefarious-looking dentist right there. It's 3 down. Uh-oh, cycle gangs. And you got like the horned motorcycle guy. We got skulls, it looks like, on the side of his wheels. It's almost like a druid thing. It's violent and weird, but it's not magic. Hordes of bikers are rampaging and looting, adding to the destruction. Gives a +2 on any attempt to destroy another group, and a +4 to any disaster you play, except in space. 4 down. Thumbs it up, guys. Subscribe and share. Up, here we are. Those pesky conspiracy theorists. They're, again, they're not the paranoids now. They're the weird group. They don't have much power, but they got a whole lot of resistance, huh? Well, resistance is power. Be your own hero. And I don't consider myself a conspiracy theorist. I consider myself someone who's extremely informed on factual data, subjects that matter, and I have the critical thinking skills to question authority that has lied to me time and time again based on these previous incidents. But let's read what the conspiracy theorists have to say. The powerless and much mocked group is prized by the Illuminati because their wild ravings often contain useful ideas. While you control this group, you may have 1 extra plot card in your hand at all times. So that's 5 down. 5 down. Let's see what we got here. Clone Arrangers. Clone Arrangers. Look at this. So is this going to be... this is a violent and criminal group. And it is communist, science, and secret as well. Let's see. Gives a +4 on any attempt to control a personality. Oh, so we're cloning personalities by replacing them with a clone. Oh, I know people love this one. They love this conspiracy theory. I have never seen any evidence of any actual clones in the sense that they've been replaced. I don't know that technology actually exists. Okay, as far as cloning a human being and then having it born, that's a different story. But as one coming to like full gestation as that human being, it like at my age group, no. As its action, this group may restore to life any just killed personality card. Other groups cannot interfere in any way. The restored personality may be placed on an open control arrow of any of your groups. The original personality no longer counts as destroyed for the goals of whoever killed it. Wow. It's a big card. 6 down in the second stack. 3 more to go. Okay. Let's grab this one here. Boom. Oh, good old Ronald Reagan. And look, there's a chimpanzee. What is that? Bedtime for Bonzo? It's a big, the idea that, someone like Trump, who was kind of a personality, is new in politics. No. I mean, they had Arnold as governor of California. In fact, Reagan was governor of California before they brought him in as president. And, of course, with, with Iran-Contra, straight conservative media, you'll notice in the back where the eagle is above his chair, they've still got the triangle for the Illuminati, like right there. Controlling that Reagan. Let's see. His Teflon coating completely immunizes him from any attack by or aided by the media. And if he attacks or helps an attack, no media group may join on the other side after he becomes involved. Let's keep going here. Switzerland. Switzerland, look at that. It's outside. We got watches. We got a Swiss Army knife there. It's a Swiss Army knife of many things. The watch is part of it. Crazy. The gnomes of Zurich have a plus 15 for direct control of Switzerland and can never destroy it. Any other Illuminati that controls Switzerland gets a plus 2 at any attempt to attack the gnomes for any purpose. Conservative government nation. I don't know much about gnomes. There's a gun in there. I didn't see that. We got some Swiss chocolate. We got a Swiss gold bar. Switzerland. Okay. One more right here in the stack of 9. Cable TV. And boy, has that changed. It's not just cable TV now. Although cable does have all those channels. Everything's streaming. And you see a lot of the cards previewed in here that we've already seen. Some that we haven't. The Saddam card we haven't. But the Druids. The Atomic Monster card is there that we've seen before. The Mercenaries card. Loch Ness Monster. 500 channels and nothing's on. Add one of this group's regular and global power for each personality in your power structure. Corporate and media. And really, I mean, if you look at that, there are that many media outlets pumping out nonsense all the time. All right, how about another 9? Let's do this. We want another 9 polls. I'm going to give it till literally just turned 6:53. I'm going to give it till 6:54 to get to 70 likes. We got 14 likes to go. Hit that thumbs up button and we'll keep going. I do want to remind everybody to Rockfin. We're about 65 followers away from that 17K that we absolutely want to hit. And I want to thank everybody for coming over there. A platform for actual free speech. You know, one that doesn't fully demonetize me, delete videos, and selectively enforce Johnny nonsense on people that try to tell the truth. Okay? So let's see. We got 66. Can we get 4 more? Wow, we can just get going. We only need 1 more? We're going to get there. It'd be nice to get to 75, I guess. There it is. We're over 72. All right, I won't even fake it. We're going to do it. Okay? Let's get 9 more here. Let's get 9 more. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Guess that one will end up being the preview card. All right. Let's see what we got. Black activists. Wow. Did not know this was one of the cards. And I know a lot of people will say, well, BLM, Black Lives Matter. And obviously, not every black activist is for Black Lives Matter or any particular movement in that case. Obviously, it's varied, but let's see what this has. This is a liberal group. It says it gives +2 to any attempt to control any liberal group. Give +4 to your defense against any attack made or aided by a liberal group. So this guy also, he's wearing the Illuminati necklace. So you're controlling, I mean, some people would say that people like George Soros actually do control certain black activist groups, such as BLM at this point, which, you know, is, you know, most of those activists think they're doing the right thing and are peaceful. But then you see the ones that are shipped in, the ones that are, you know, essentially paid to provocateur things. Unique, we got a Xanadu card. Xanadu, another type of utopia. Who? So it's a place, or does it exist only in virtual reality? Ooh, we've talked about VR, haven't we? Singularity. No one knows. Xanadu is the ultimate vacation spot, where all desires are fulfilled. Once one of your servants has visited Xanadu, he'll be loyal forever, just for the chance to go back. If a card duplicating one of your groups is played, it gives no bonus to the attempt to control or destroy that group. Xanadu. All right, let's continue on. Big media card. I like that one. Big media card. And you see people cheering for it, and they love it. Straight, liberal, and media. Gives +4 to any attempt to control or destroy other media. May aid or oppose any attack made by or against any other media group. And the liberals do love that media. They can't get enough. 3 and 4. Oh, Vatican City. But it's not the Pope card. It's a peaceful conservative church nation. And he's got the Illuminati headset there. We know there's a lot of people who believe that, yes, it is the Vatican. So your whole power structure is immune to attacks from peaceful groups. Old Popey McPope. Pope Poppins. Let's pop that Pope. All right, so we got 4 down. Here's that 5th card. Okay, the anti-nuclear activist, and there's a 2-headed gentleman. As if some kind of nuclear accident may have done this. Kind of a disturbingly fun card, I guess. Gives +6 on any attempt to destroy any science group or +10 against the nuclear power companies. Gives +4 on any attempt to control any green group. So it's green and it's liberal. 5 down. 4 ski to go ski. Okay. There he is, Saddam Hussein. Long before the second invasion of Iraq, just off the heels of that first Gulf War, before he was tried and hung. How about that? Violent government card, and he's a personality. By making a few speeches, Saddam can infuriate any group, totally distracting them from what they were doing. Thus, by using this action, Saddam can cancel one action of any government group. Old Saddam. Okay, the American Auto Duel Association. And there's a mean-looking Illuminati symbol under there. It's violent and weird. Is this going to be some kind of a league? I don't know. The AADA gets a +4 bonus instead of a penalty for any attack to destroy a violent group. It can also be used in any such attack with a +4 bonus. It's one of those weird cards, man. It's one of those like Purge-like cards. I suppose this was out way before the Purge was out there. Oh, lovely. The American Medical Association. It's not the FDA card. It's not the CDC. But boy, oh boy, let's see what this has to say. Peaceful conservative science. The AMA has a +5 for direct attack to any science group or gives a +5 when it uses its power to aid any science group against an attempt to control or destroy. Can be used, I guess, for good or evil. Most people don't think that way. They see a government agency next to it. It must be the best thing ever. Okay, and then there's the Center for Weird Studies. It's a unique card. Here it is. And it's home of the High Energy Cheese Lab, the Boson Control Project, and other things they don't teach in physics class. Once per turn, on your turn, you may discard any plot card from your hand and add an extra action token to any of the groups or resources which has already used its action. This does not let a group use its power twice in the same attack. So that's kind of a weird card. So this is going to be the preview for next time. We're going to start with Bill Clinton next time. There he is, Billy Clinton. But not today. Sorry, folks. Not today. But what I'd love you to do is thumbs this up, subscribe, and share. Make the Rockfin account. Make the Rockfin account. Make the Rockfin account. If you want to financially support me, the links are down below. At Jason Burmis is the Venmo. JasonIsVoid@yahoo.com is the PayPal. But the free Rockfin account is really where it's at. Can we get to 17,000 followers? Can we do it? Can we make it happen, folks? We'd love to make that happen tonight We are literally 61 of you away. Only 61. So I just want to say thank you for all those that are supporting me, and I love you. It's not about left or right. It's about right and wrong, and I'll see you on the flip side.